I used to hate pink. The pink color is associated with being feminine, and as a teenager I thought being feminine was being weak. So I avoided everything that could make me look more feminine. But now pink is not only a nice color for me, but it's a statement of being feminine and powerful. Starting from my teenage years, I started to get more masculine. So I was dressing up masculine, I was avoiding all the colors which were not grey or black. I was walking more like a boy and talking and behaving. I even had a period where I had my hair cut so short that the children outside on the street had to discuss if I was a boy or a girl. Well, back in the day I didn't know that it was a problem. Of course, everybody else around me, like family and friends, thought that there was a problem, but I didn't have any identity issues. It was more of, now I realize that it was about the society's standards and thoughts on women, because being a woman was seen to be something weak. So when I realized this was only just a month ago maybe, when I saw a reel which said, I healed so bad that I started to like pink again. And I was like, oh, wait, that actually hits home. That actually sounds very familiar. Like, as I started to like pink again, and it was a shocking realization for me that, hey, this is my first pink-owned shirt. No, this is actually the second one, but till then, I didn't really have any dresses, anything in pink. Back in the day, I didn't even wear dresses or skirts. I hated looking feminine, I hated having nails done or doing something with your hair or wearing dresses or anything that would make you look extra girly. I hated the term girly and I hated being girly. I always wanted to be anything but seem a girly girl. So I guess somewhere there my brain started unconsciously lead me to follow the road to be more boyish because, well, boys and men are more forgiven in the society for the mistakes they do. Meanwhile, girls get labeled by anyone around them just because they did some mistakes. Men and society started to make this look on women, or this label on women, that women who take care of themselves too much, who always have the nails done and have blonde hair and wear pink and heels, then she's a bit stupid, they say. And I gotta add that I have been there. Not to the girl part that who was wearing heels and the nails done. No, I have been on the part that who thought these girls and being like that girl was being stupid. But you know what? It doesn't really matter, does it? If you're a nerd, then you are just a smart girl but who doesn't really take care of herself. If you're wearing high heels and putting on a nice dress and have blonde hair, then you are the beautiful girl but not really the life partner material because you don't have the smarts for it. When I realized this was the point that I cannot really put a finger on the time that I said, oh, I can be more feminine now. That doesn't mean that I'm stupid. The change happened gradually. It was not a shift, but it was just slow self-discovery on what I like. For example, I started to put on makeup and discover makeup and didn't see makeup as something so stupid. As I put more effort and care into myself and how I look, how I present myself and how I see myself, I started to get in touch with something that was really powerful and started to make me feel very good in day-to-day life. And apparently people have a name for it, which is your feminine energy. So the thing that I avoided years and years and years in my teenage years was actually the thing that I should be connected the most. And I didn't know that. So unknowingly, as I started to get connected to that side more, the better I started to feel and the more I started to heal. Then I realized, hey, I can wear the pink, have my hair blonde-ish now, and still feel I can do whatever I want, I can make my own choices, and I can actually am worthy of things. And that feels maybe so simple to say, or such a simple thing to realize, but unfortunately this is such a big thing that a lot of girls struggle with because of what they make us believe. I mean, do I need to bring the example of Elle Woods? Like it's hard?
You got into Harvard Law?
What, like it's hard?
As women, one of the most powerful things we can do for ourselves, for our families, and for anyone around us to benefit. But again, I am saying the rest after myself, I'm saying the family, friends, and other people, just because I don't want to get the guilt feeling from only saying for myself, but that's a part of it, as you see. So the most powerful thing that you can do for yourself is to prioritize yourself and check in with yourself and start to discover the things that you like to do for yourself, starting from self-care, your morning routine, how you feel, to check in with yourself and start to rediscover the things that you might actually like makeup, or wearing dresses, or changing your hair, or wearing the color you avoided to wear for years. And lastly, this is my first video that I post. I made in the past, I made a lot of videos and posted and deleted and posted and deleted because I always wanted to look and be and just exist perfectly in the online world. But I had a lot of things to talk about just like this. But I always felt that I was too young to talk about things. When am I ever old enough? I don't want to say my age. And then I always wanted to talk perfectly and say all the right words in the right manner. But you know what? I blabbered a lot, and I guess I am not talking that smoothly yet because it is just difficult to put your thoughts in one video. So anyways, see, I'm messing it up again, but it doesn't have to be perfect. It's just the beginning. It's just to get started into things and just put my thoughts out there. Maybe someone will catch, maybe someone will relate, or maybe someone will also teach me something. So if you're a woman watching this, prioritize yourself, do your self-care, have your routines, rediscover what you like, what you want, what makes you happy. And if you're a man watching this, could happen, why not? Understand that women need their me time, their self-care time, to come back happier, glowing, and more loving.